What's up, YouTube? Hope you're doing well. Out here working on the boat. I'll tell you a funny little story about this thing. Getting the batteries charged up, leaves are falling. We actually had a fall this year. It's kind of nice. You know, last couple of years, it's just kind of like gotten cold and all the leaves have fallen real quick. And this year we actually have some leaves falling, some color a little bit. These are all, of course, these are all green, but you can see back here, those are turning a little bit. But I had a guy message me on Instagram, and I told him I would make a video. He said he watches all the videos. Really appreciate him watching. Shout out to all you guys. You're why I make this content. But he said that he realized in most of my videos I rock a pretty modest watch, and he asked why I don't use a smartwatch. And so I told him I'd make a quick little video about it and share it with him. Why I don't really prefer smartwatches and why I don't really wear big fancy watches either. So I guess I'll start with the traditional watch, right? Why don't I wear big fancy watches? I don't really see the point in spending as much money as I paid for my boat on a watch. I just don't. I'd rather just drive an Escalade, live in a nice house, be a member of a country club. There's just things that matter to me, and watches aren't one of them. It's okay. One of my good friends, Randy, who's a huge watch fanatic, loves watches. And so, it really just goes into whatever you're into. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find some decent lighting here, not get my trash cans in the background. What's in Coach's trash? Dead bodies. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, watches just don't really do much for me. Actually, the funny thing is, I think probably 2 or 3 of my watches cost less than 20 bucks. A couple of them I actually bought used, secondhand, so they saved me some money there. And I'll tell you a real secret that not many people know. Half of them don't even work. Not that they don't work, the batteries are just dead, and I just haven't had taken time. I really look at it more as like an accessory. I wear them like a bracelet more than a watch. Obviously, my phone has my time on it, and calendar and everything else, so that's why I don't have expensive watches. I just don't really see the point in them. But now let's talk about smartwatches, because that's an interesting topic in itself. So with smartwatches, I don't like smartwatches for the same reason that I keep my phone on mute. The guy that messaged me, he said, I don't want to name any names because I don't want to call him out, but he said every time my watch dings or vibrates, I look at it. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I don't have one. I see it. I see it every single day. Every single day, I see somebody with a smartwatch on it, and this is what they do. Here, let me set the camera up here. This is what they do. It goes bzzz, and I look at it, and they go, and I guess that close. I don't really accidentally hit the stop button there. I guess that stops the watch or like silences it. But if any of you have taken my time maximization course, I teach in the course that you should silence your phone. You should check your email once, maybe twice a day, to maximize efficiency. Because what typically happens is you'll be in the middle of something and you get distracted. And so all day long, these like buzzes and these alerts and these notifications are going off, and they distract you. And so what happens is you're less efficient because of it. So while you might think that it's a really cool tool to have because it checks your heart rate and all these things, these health things, and I totally understand, I totally agree with them. They have their place. However, if I ever got one, I sure as hell would turn the notifications off. And I get it. Some people want to be connected 24/7. I'm just trying to live a life that makes me not check my phone or not even want to think about checking my phone. The more that you become reliant on these notifications, the more that you become codependent upon this technology, I think it makes you less efficient. And so that's why I don't have a smartwatch. I think to me personally, I think it's a waste of money to have a big fancy watch. And so that's why I don't use them. So I think, the guy that messaged me, he was like, I think it looks better if I'm doing any speaking engagement and presenting that I don't have a smartwatch. Optics are a huge thing. Will Durant said, no, I'm sorry. I think I read it in Will Durant's book. Sigmund Freud said, let me word this properly. He said, I am what you think I am. And so if you think that you don't look as professional because you have that on, that's going to come across in your presentation. So by all means, I would say, go ahead, get a watch that you feel more comfortable with. But for me, big fancy ones, they just don't do it. Now, I mean, I've got custom tailored suits, so it's like, I have the nice stuff. I just pick and choose where I want to spend it. But you know, I picked this thing up for a song. Funny story. I've wanted a bass tracker since I was in high school. I used to read Bassmaster magazine all the time, and I absolutely love fishing. What can I say? I'm a hillbilly at heart. But you know, there's just I've had big twin engine cruisers, and listen, I love being on the water, but this thing has been pretty cool and it's fun. Get to spend some time with my dad. Really enjoy life. You know, you have to make sure that you pull away and you recharge. It's super important. But as far as the watches go, do whatever makes you comfortable, man, and then do whatever makes you happy. I was doing a time maximization seminar a few weeks ago, and one of the guys said, "Well, what if and we were talking about the value of your time." And he said, well, you know, you keep saying don't mow your own grass. It's not worth your time. What if I enjoy being on my tractor and mowing hay at the farm? Then fucking do it, man. If that's what makes you happy. And that's the fucked up thing with the world right now, is that we've lost sight of that. We've lost sight of doing what makes us happy. I think if more people did what made them happy, it would be a happier world. You gotta have balance. You gotta be able to find those things. But yeah, you couldn't pay me to have a smartwatch. One, I'm still not 100% bought in on all the health stuff. You know, the tracking and things like that. It makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I also think that we're in the beginning stages. If you're in my we're millennials. I think we're the first generation that will be integrated with the technology, meaning that the watch kind of now it's like you're part robot, right? Like Oculus, getting into Meta, eventually this shit will be like contact lens. How many people walk around with earbuds in now, right? It's just because it's not permanently on us, that's the first stage is removable technology. But I think in our lifetime we'll see permanent technology, implants, things like that. So not to get too crazy, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know we've taken a break from putting the content out. We went 3 months super heavy, but just doing some realigning and changing of the seasons, kind of like the leaves. And so we still got some stuff on the way. I got a couple courses that will be dropping here real soon. It's just, this is more about documenting my body of work and helping people out. So just like the guy that wrote in, messaged me the question, that's what I like, man. I like when people are like, yo, coach, what do you think about this? And then I can make content from it. So leave me a comment down below. I read them all. Send me a DM. If you got questions about business, let me know. If you guys haven't checked it out, I finally did drop the EasyPro certification course. So you can go to myeasypro.com, myeasypro.com. Andy can link it down in the description below. Go to myeasypro.com and check that out. If you guys want to learn how to build a power washing business like I've done, which is kind of cool. And then we've got a couple more programs. We've got a time maximization course coming out, and then we've got a communication domination coming out course as well coming out. So I think you guys will really, really like that. But I'm gonna wrap it up, finish working on this bilge pump, try to get this thing up and running, maybe do a little fishing this weekend. See you guys. Hustle, it's worth it. Hey guys, it's Coach Carroll. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you click right here to subscribe to the channel to be notified when we drop new videos. Over here's the video that I recommend you watch next. And last but not least, over here you can click to get my free book, Phenomenal Phone Calls. We'll see you in the next video. Here's to your success.